What is up, friends? Welcome back to another episode of Fargo. We are halfway into the show now, into this season, and I feel like after last episode, which was kind of like a calm before the storm feeling, we may get into some pretty big stuff happening in this episode. Last time it was a lot of information gathering because Molly found out a bit of the truth of Lester's situation. I'm sure she's going to interrogate him a little bit more fully. Hopefully Bill is finally on board a little bit. He seemed to kind of go along with what she was saying before in order to go visit him in the first place, but then you also had Malvo, who figured out where Gus and his daughter lives. That could definitely pose a big problem, and so I feel like there's a lot of moving pieces right now that could end up being bad for a lot of people, specifically Gus or Lester, because of the people who are following him. But hopefully you guys will enjoy watching along with me for another episode. I'm excited to get into it, and so without further ado, let's jump into episode 6.
The women are in the box. Eh? Custom seal on. And he decides.
These look like a bunch of new guys to me. I don't recognize any of their faces right there. One dude looks like a big deal, though.
Sam Hess.
Assets deployed, Mr. Wrench and Mr. Numbers. 3 days plus lodging plus mileage.
Wrench and Numbers. Okay, finally get some names on them. I feel like that's the first time I've heard it, at least. So this is the guy who hired him.
Not apprehend. Dead. Don't care extramarital. Don't care not related. Kill and be killed. Head in a bag. There's the message.
Yikes, dude. This man seems pretty ruthless. Just get straight to the freaking point. He's got a freaking deep voice, too, which makes it a little bit spookier.
Look, okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 60-40, right? You know, with me getting, because, am I or am I not doing all the, what about the voice thingy there?
I don't think he realizes you cannot deal with Malvo like this. You're not gonna get any extra.
So about that 60-40 split there, hey, why is there paper on the windows?
Word for word.
What is he about to do right now? I feel like he's planning something major, something that Dennis's character is not ready for or did not agree to. I keep calling him Dennis's character because I forget his actual name. Bro, this editing has me on edge. What the heck? This is the second episode in a row they've done stuff like that. I mean, it is pretty cool.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy.
He was born in a field and raised in the woods, and he had nothing. In the winter, the boy would freeze, and in the summer, he would boil.
We got another little riddle or parable. This show is full of them, but we know that's how you get to this guy.
Why was he so hungry? And they fed. It should be me, he said. And out of the darkness, the wolves came, whispering. You understand what I'm saying?
There's the wolves brought up again. He introduced the idea in the car in last episode. Now he's building on top of that.
So is the Greek the boy?
Give me that duffel over there and I'll tell you.
What's with all the duct tape?
Oh gosh, man, he's gonna kill him too, isn't he? He knows too much. He's certainly not gonna get the 60-40 split he wanted.
You really think this Malvo fellow was at your apartment?
Not at the apartment, outside. My neighbor, he does the watch. Said he saw this fella sitting in his car outside.
Whoa, I didn't expect him to actually know he was there. Good on the freaking neighbor.
Said the fellow was real menacing in return. Had a police scanner, he said. Talked about how maybe he was gonna come back and kill the neighbor and his family.
Yeah, that's definitely Malvo's MO. That makes me feel a lot better knowing that Gus is aware.
He get a plate number?
Yeah, I called it in. SUV of some type, company car.
Which company?
The grocery chain, July and January.
Phoenix Farms.
Right.
Oh, are they gonna put the pieces together about who he's working with and somehow stop the money deal?
This Malvo fella saying he's a pastor, so I'm not sure of the connection there.
Well, maybe we should drive over. See what they say.
Yeah.
Bro, and they're actually gonna go to find out a bit more backstory on him and how he actually is somehow a pastor. I'm definitely interested in seeing that.
Lester, it's me. What did you do?
When?
Come on, Lester. There's a deputy outside the door, for Pete's sake.
Oh shoot, he's just getting straight to the freaking point. He looks like he's very suspicious of him.
That cop, the female, says you're a suspect.
Suspect of what?
Murder? For Pearl, the chief, even Sam S.
That is crazy.
I mean, it's not crazy on one of those people because he did kill his wife.
Heck, you're my brother. You should be on my side.
People are dead, Lester. Your own wife. A conspiracy? They're saying like maybe you hired a fella.
I don't think Lester has too many friends right now. Not many people believe him at this point, and for good reason. They're correct in that.
I did not do this. Anything.
Well, they think you did, or know who did, so you gotta give them something. If you want this to go away, you gotta give them someone.
I mean, the smart move would be to give up Malvo, but Malvo also knows all of Lester's involvement too. He could rat him out. What is he doing with this poor man right here? Is he gonna try and use him to fake that he's still in bed? I don't think it's gonna last for very long though. The second somebody pulls off those covers, they're gonna know he's gone. What? He's gonna disguise himself as the other guy too? Maybe he actually will be able to sneak out of here then.
Are we ready, Mr. Creech?
Oh, no way. It actually worked. They pulled him out of there. What is he going to do now, though? Because as soon as they get where they're going, they're going to realize he's not this Mr. Creech. Okay, never mind. Things are gonna work out a lot better than I thought. He didn't actually get brought all the way to some place yet. He's just gonna be a man on the run once again. What an excellent frame, man. Just capturing his eyes right there in the rearview mirror. Cannot believe this man is free once again. Molly is gonna be so upset when she learns that.
I'm gonna leave my card. Deputy Solverson. Hear about a company car, who's driving it, the license number there on the back. When a manager gets in, just have him call.
Struck out once again. They're always just a bit too late. And if Malvo kills him, I don't know how they're gonna go farther along with that in finding the car, that is.
Did you make the drop? It's a lot of damn money.
Not about the money. It's bigger than the...
Thank you, God. Then what?
I know what I gotta do now. Give me an hour and head back.
Wait, what the heck did he just realize? Is he not actually gonna go through with the deal as planned? I'm assuming we'll find out soon enough what he's doing.
When a dog goes rabid, right, there's no mistaking it for a normal dog. And here we are, we're supposed to be, us people, we're supposed to know better, to be better.
Another interesting conversation right here. Love the writing. Gus certainly puts a lot of pressure on himself. He's a very deep thinker. Oh, he didn't actually kill him. Interesting. I thought he was just straight up ending his life there in the other scene. He's just tied up. What's his plan for him then?
Thought about it. The 60-40 thing doesn't work for me.
Great line right there. Dude is loaded up right here. Is this where they were meeting? Because, I mean, didn't he tell him to meet in the parking lot?
In case Stavros does call the cops, we want to make sure they're too busy to respond. That's part one.
Oh, no, man. He's freaking setting him up. That's terrible. This man should have known better than to work with someone as shady as Malvo, though.
That's okay. I'd be insulted if you didn't try.
Whoa, man, that was so good. The sound design and just the hanging on the shot there before he responded. And just his absolutely evil smile right there. Whoa, what the heck, bro? Is he just firing off warning shots in order to get cops to come there, and then they'll find him strapped up with a shotgun so he dies? He is quite the mastermind. Oh, he realized someone's been tampering with the stuff down here. No way, dude. I had a feeling when she was here that what if he pulled a freaking Shawshank? But I thought, no, that'd be silly. He actually did stash it back there. He is a lucky man that she didn't look behind there. What is he planning to do with that right there? This show certainly has a lot, at least lately with the past couple episodes, of showing a character doing something but not revealing to the audience what it is until later. But I like it. It keeps the mystery alive.
Hello? Anyone there?
Bro, he's not gonna start gathering weapons too, is he? No way, bro. He's not gonna pin it on his brother Chaz, is he? That is freaking messed up if he's gonna do that. And that's why he got the underwear. Oh my. Chaz really screwed up apparently going in there and telling him off. I guess it makes me appreciate his acting a lot more in that scene in the hospital where he conversed with Chaz, because I didn't realize in the moment, but I think there were subtle cues as to him plotting his next move. Bro, no way, dude. He's gonna frame the kid too? What is going on right now? That is messed up.
Wash your hands first.
Yeah? When? Between the car and the house?
Oh, maximum stress right here, dude. He's totally gonna get spotted, isn't he? And everything's gonna fall apart. Oh, this man is so lucky. Thank goodness he just didn't think twice about his uncle being there. And he didn't even speak, so he didn't alert his mom.
I always wanted to work for the post office and be a mailman. But when I applied, they were on a hiring freeze. Then this pal from high school tells me the local PD's hiring, so took the bus downtown.
Oh, wow. So he just became a cop because it was the thing available at the moment. That's really interesting, man, because it definitely relates to some of the decisions he's made so far. Or like letting Malvo go initially. That's definitely the move of somebody who's not fully invested in police work.
The individual or individuals inside the house. This is Lieutenant Schmidt, Duluth Police Department. I'm ordering you to throw out your weapons and come out with your hands up.
Oh my gosh, dude, that man is going to get slaughtered. He was doing some shady stuff too, but I still kind of feel bad for him. Oh my gosh, he rigged it perfectly. I love the editing right now and the music choice.
Fire, damn it!
No way he survived all of that. But I mean, as soon as they open the door, he's still dead because he's holding a shotgun. Oh, dude, this is such a well done scene. I'm still so nervous. Oh, jeez. Brutal, man. Just getting absolutely destroyed. The music makes it so much worse. That was such a rough fate for him. Malvo orchestrated it all perfectly. Oh, what? It's these guys. I didn't expect them to show up right now. Dude, things are happening. I had a feeling if those two met up with him, it was gonna be a brawl, but I didn't think they'd just show up with some automatic weapons. I also love that it's taking place in a thick blizzard. Dang, bro, they missed their best chance, I think. Now that he knows they're after him, he's gonna be a lot more careful. But I guess another benefit of doing it in a blizzard makes it a lot more believable that he could escape in a situation like that. What? This dude always has some sort of trick up his sleeve. He's just gonna lead him right to where he is? Is he setting a trap for him? I feel like there's no way this ends without somebody dying. Getting absolutely played. Nobody outsmarts Malvo.
Accident, I guess? Words exchanged, differences?
Heck of a lot of bullets for a fender bender.
Gosh, dude, and now the cops are there too, Gus and Molly. A lot of important people in the same vicinity, as well as a lot of weapons.
No, wait, we should wait for...
Oh my gosh, bro, it's really all gonna go down right here. Is he gonna kill Mr. Numbers right here?
Who? God!
Yo, he actually did kill him right there. Bro, that's insane. I thought his character was gonna last the whole season, and the cops are just gonna find his body too, so that's just gonna raise more questions.
He's dead, I think.
Oh no, Molly ran off. Don't tell me she's gonna run straight into Malvo. Don't tell me there's gonna be multiple deaths right here. What the? Whose gunshots were that?
Halt!
No, he just killed someone. Do not tell me it was Molly or just any innocent person. Oh gosh. This could have just got real crazy. No way, bro. Are you kidding me? He just killed Molly, dude. I cannot believe that. And it's gonna end right there too, isn't it? Oh no, surprisingly the episode's not over. My gosh, what else are they gonna hit us with right now? Dude, what? Molly was like the main character practically, and they just offed her like that. That's bold. And the fact that the episode's not over, I don't even really have time to process what just happened. Oh, interesting. He's burying the money back where he found it. Is he like trying to make peace with God by undoing what he thinks he did wrong? I mean, that's not going to stop Malvo.
Jeez, God, fish!
Bro, what the heck is this now? Another freaking plague, or what is that? Surely there's no way Malvo could set that up. What a shot right there. How's that even possible, man? It claimed his firstborn. His son just died. No way. It still continues. I cannot believe what is happening. This episode is wild, dude. What is happening? There's so many bodies piling up. Gosh, that is one broken man right there. What is the move now? Surely that wasn't like a planned thing with Malvo.
There you are, Mr. Creech. Thought we'd lost you.
Wait, what? Dude, he freaking put himself back? I thought he was just escaping and getting out for good. There's so much packed into this episode. what a great shot to end it on right there. Dude has that evil smile too after setting up his brother for murdering his wife and all the other problems. He is on a constant downward spiral right now, and I don't think there's any stopping him. Now it's just a waiting game, I feel like. Dude, that episode was crazy, man. So many character deaths. You had Glenn Howerton's character die, who I gotta say, his acting in that moment was really good. I mean, he had tape over his mouth, but his body language and everything definitely added a lot to the intensity of that scene. We lost Mr. Numbers. We lost Molly, dude, of all people. That was so shocking, and the way they did that was very much unlike a main character death that I've seen in most other shows, because it felt so unceremonious, so quick, and it cut away and just continued on with the episode. Just brutal. And it's so just awful knowing that had Gus stopped Malvo when he first pulled him over, there wouldn't have been that whole event. Molly would still be alive out there. So in a really big reaching type of way, he almost is kind of indirectly responsible for that, and technically all of the stuff Malvo's done since then. And just continuing on with my thoughts there, it makes the conversation that he had with Molly about him not really wanting to be a cop, just taking a job because he couldn't get the one he really wanted at the post office, makes that whole conversation even worse, because somebody who you could say's whole heart is not necessarily in the work, which it seemed up to this point like he's been doing a good job, but the fact that all these awful things are happening because of him to him is just terrible, knowing that this isn't really the life that he wants. He was just kind of thrust into it by circumstance. But on the other side, I wonder if that event is going to motivate him to become like the best version of his police officer self, that he really wants to catch Malvo, the people responsible for that whole event that led to Molly's death, or it could just completely break him and he will just kind of fade into the background and lose it a little bit. There's so much that could happen with that moment, and I'm sad that Molly's character is gone because I really liked her. The actress was great. I thought her story was great. She was very important for the plot, so I don't know what's going to happen now, because it's not like Bill is going to carry on what she was doing. He was barely accomplishing anything with her just pushing him to do stuff, and so I feel like the case is just going to fall apart. But I was really hoping that in some way she would be able to get some justice for what happened to Vern, and it just ripped that right out. That's just some tough storytelling from the creators of the show, but I mean, I gotta give them kudos for having the guts to do something like that, because right now, really all the bad guys are winning. Even Lester, who's not like a full-on bad guy. I mean, at this point, I guess you could consider him that, because he killed his wife and now he's framing his brother Chaz and the nephew of all people for some sort of violence. And so I don't exactly know what's gonna happen with all of that, but I'm definitely feeling like things are going according to how he wants it. And my only question at the end of this episode is what the whole fish falling from the sky stuff was. And maybe it just looked like they were falling from the sky. Maybe there was like a lake or something nearby that the fish were jumping out of. I don't know if that's a thing that happens. If you guys know, definitely tell me. Or maybe it really was just some sort of miraculous plague that came upon him. But I don't think there's any way that I could get on board with Malvo pulling off something like that. That just seems a little bit too far-fetched for me. But if you guys have any thoughts on that specifically, definitely let me know, because I'd love to have that explained a little bit more. That's the only kind of big question I have coming away from this episode, which was fantastic. But I also just remembered that Molly was shooting at somebody before she died, so I don't know who she was shooting at. If it was Malvo, that would be my guess. If it was Wrench, or what was going on there. I'm definitely loving this show, man. Such great storytelling, even though it's ripping my heart out a little bit in this episode. but I can't wait to see where it goes from here, because I have no idea what's going to happen right now. There's so many possibilities, so many open ends and different avenues the story could take, and so I'm ready to go on a ride through these last couple episodes of the season with you all. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that with me. I'm sure those of you who have seen it before reveled in my pain in this experience, but hopefully you did enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, and until then, peace.